Friends, comrades, it is a glorious day. We are at day one with Trump in office, stock market opening up here, and it is booming. Today, Trump announced $500 billion will be put into the infrastructure of AI, which, what did that do? That shot up almost every AI stock today, not to mention just a lot of, we had a good day in the market. So, with that, let's talk about these three particular stocks. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys made a lot of money today. And I think a lot of people were probably in profit range today. So let's talk about BBAI first, because this is one of the biggest hits that we have seen in the past 30 days. When we talk about a stock that's had massive gains, it has huge potential here. But you know, like I said, today was a great day with the market, and it just, wow, what a day. And the S&P 500 back over 6,000 right now. So like I said, BBAI, this is looking for a $5 range. Now, obviously, bullet points here. If you heard me yap my gums about this, my whole plan for this year with this stock is at least it can pay off some debt, get some bigger government contracts. That's what we talked about last time with this stock. I think a day or so ago, I showed you the government contract that they just got for about 4 to 5 years, I believe, right under $200 million, and that could increase. Bullet points, that they got their new CEO, Kevin, who has ties with Trump. Trump loves to spend money on defense. That's great, because we got a baby little AI company here that needs some money. So Big Bear is looking for bigger deals. It's looking for bigger opportunity, and it's looking for at least a $5 to $6 range. Like I said, I'm only looking for them to pay off some debt this year, hold a $4 to $7 range. I would be happy. If we finished out the year at around $5 to $7. I'd be happy. Why would I be happy? Because I've been buying this stuff since $2 to $3, and if it goes under $4, I'm still buying it. And that's really how I feel about it. You know, I want debt paid off. I want bigger deals, and obviously for the stock price just to stay up to where so we're not talking about a reverse split. But we're nowhere near that conversation. So with that, things are going good over here in Big Bear. The worst thing is, there's a few, they got a lot of debt. Okay? They got a lot of debt. I'm not going to lie to you. They got a lot of debt. Second, they need to hit some quarterlies. They have not hit quarterlies. They have not hit expectations. They're struggling over here when it comes to money. But Kevin, their new CEO here, Kevin's been a part of the company, okay? He's been high up in the company, but now he has moved into the CEO position. But this is great, because Kevin, having ties with Trump, military, all that kind of stuff, this could be really good for the Trump administration. What do we know about Trump? Trump loves to work with people that he's worked with. He keeps relationships if they work out. And as far as we know, things are good, maybe solid over there. So there's a lot of high expectation of what could happen this year with BigBear.ai. And right now, everyone is looking for cheap AI stocks. They're looking for AI stocks that they can build huge positions in and at least get a 15, maybe 20% return on it within the next few months. And Big Bear is right in that conversation. Now, Big Bear for me right now, I'm going to be honest. I won't lie to you. If Big Bear were to get caught in some kind of hype train here, like kind of like what SoundHound did, that I'll talk about here in a minute. Let's say, Big Bear goes from this $4 position, and if a month or two from now gets caught up in some hype, they get a big deal, they get some clout, as the young kids say, they goes to like an $18 to $20 stock. Okay. I would sell out. Dramatically. I'm not going to lie to you. I would sell my position. Most of it, at least. Now, why would I do that? Because I know that the stock at this, with right now what evidence we have with it, it wouldn't sustain those prices. It just wouldn't. It wouldn't sustain those prices, okay? Because they need more money. They need big deals. They need to start, meeting some quarterlies. They need to start hitting some quarterlies here. Why is that important? That's important because big money looks at that. These firms, all the, these big analysts, things that other people pay attention to. Those things have to be there as pillars. And if you don't, then things won't stand up. That's one reason why you're not seeing SoundHound hold that $25 position right now. But there's, a conversation that day could be coming here sooner than later. But, talking about Big Bear here, really this next earnings that's coming up here with Big Bear to wrap up 2024 with what they did, obviously last year their earnings kept getting better. You can see they still didn't hit what they were supposed to, but they kept getting better. Now, with them getting these new deals, especially this one big deal they just conquered here, we could see a situation where Big Bear actually meets expectations. Now, what will that do? I don't think it would do much for the stock price more than what it's done. It would probably do this. It would probably just allow Big Bear to remain at this $4 to $5 position, $3 on a bad day. And right there, that would be a win. That would be a win because a lot of us have been buying Big Bear since $2, maybe under $2, $3, anything under $4. It'd be a huge win. So that's kind of, that's my mindset on it right now, to be honest. I don't want to lie to you. Now, if it did get caught in some FOMO, I sold out. I think a lot of you would. I would just wait for it to come back down. It would sell off. It would sell off 100%. And that's okay. I'm okay with that because I know, as someone who's been in the market for a while, it can't sustain that. It can't sustain those high numbers when there's nothing to back it up. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a flag to you as an investor. Hey, take profit because this isn't going to be here much longer. It got caught up in some hype. It got caught up in the zeitgeist of AI stocks, and this is going to be happening this year, no doubt about it. We're going to see AI stocks this year just run. I was talking about this 6 months ago. All of us have been. You're going to see AI stocks really run here. We know Trump is going to push the AI agenda, and he has already. Day one, he's already talking about AI. These chip stocks, these chip makers are making more money than they've ever made. They're controlling the market. They're controlling everything, the stock market, the markets, the money flow, everything. So with that, we're starting to see software AI like Big Bear, Palantir. I mean, my God, Palantir looking for an $80 price tag at this point, and they're about to come out with quarterlies here. So listen, Big Bear, it's a situation where it's my wild card for the year. I can't guarantee anyone's safety in it because they're not bringing in huge amounts of money right now. They're doing good. Things are looking better. They got a new CEO. They just got a really big government contract. Things are headed in the right direction. But as of right now, with what evidence we could see, I'm not expecting a lot. And that's okay because I want to keep building a position. Does that make sense? I want to keep building a position right now. I'm as selfish as this sounds, I'm not looking for Big Bear to go to $20 right now. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking to keep building a position. Anything under $4, I keep adding to it because I'm hoping this year this is a huge building block for Big Bear to get on the right road here where they can start getting bigger deals, government deals, start hitting some quarterlies, really come out with a game plan. I would love to see the new CEO, Kevin here, come out and give an interview, talk, pull an Alex Karp where you come out and just hype the company up and talk about their plans, what they want to do, what they're going to do, what they have, and what they offer. I love when it's so healthy. It's so good when CEOs come out and they talk, for God's sakes. When you have a company and the CEO doesn't talk, it's like a huge red flag. It's like, oh my God, like this is... It drowns the company because everyone's like, who's in charge over here? What's going on? And more than not, when you don't see a CEO talking with their company about their company, on video, giving, interviews, they just come and go. It's just like a revolving door of CEOs. And that's why a lot of companies like that, they can't get anywhere. It's just like, they're just a company, never see a stock price go up. They just survive. Every few years, they do a reverse stock split and they just keep going. All right, so talking about SoundHound here, SoundHound has been my baby of 2024, and now SoundHound is back up to almost $17. Now, this is the situation we were talking about here with SoundHound, where it was like SoundHound can easily travel back down to $10, or it can travel back up to this $18 position of where it's looking to go. Now, obviously, today was a big help because the market was running hot. We had the AI interview come out, Trump, $500 billion. SoundHound is in a position right now, where it had a great year in 2024, a lot of big deals, hitting quarterlies. The last quarterly they came out with, it was on the money. And now we're in a position where SoundHound is getting more deals. And even in Trump's inauguration speech, he talked about focusing on automobiles, the manufacturing of automobiles. So what does that have to do with SoundHound? That has a lot to do with SoundHound, because SoundHound has been capturing these automotive contracts where their software, their AI software with, speaking, audio, whatever the right language is here for that conversation, they have it, and the companies are buying it right now. That's why they've been getting a lot of these automobile deals here, and that's a hard word to say, automobile deals. Let's say that 10 times fast. So that is really what is doing a lot of push on the stock price right now. Not to mention, it's just it was a cheap AI stock, and it caught a lot of people's attention. This isn't a big bear situation. When I was talking about SoundHound just a few months ago, when it was at $3 to $6, SoundHound had all the ammunition it needed to really pump and do some bigger numbers. That's why in October, September, I was saying SoundHound is going to go to it's going to go to $10 to $15 very fast, because it was getting the deals, it was getting the attention, it just got another huge endorsement by Nvidia. It was getting car contract after car contract, and just random other deals with fast food restaurants with their software. So what they offer, it was a loaded cannon waiting to shoot off, and it did, and it got hype around it, it got push around it, and now everyone is waiting for these last quarterly, and undoubtedly everyone is waiting for these last quarterlies to come out and see what 2024 really brought to the table. I think it's going to be good. I think they're going to hit quarterlies. The question is, are they going to be face melting quarterlies where everyone's like, whoa, who is this company over here? Or is this going to be they did good, we're going to keep chugging along, and we'll probably bleed down to a $10 to $15 position, $9 to $8 on a bad day. That could be happening, but we'll wait and see what happens here. So SoundHound, I'm still aggressively saying that this is going to be a great stock in 2025 here, undoubtedly. It's starting to pick up. It's bringing in money. It's getting endorsements. It's getting talked about. And one thing for sure that does matter, whether people want to admit this or not, it has hype. It has attention from investors. It needs attention. Attention from investors will bring in money, whether you want to admit that or not. I have seen so many dumb things happen in the market just because a company's been getting attention from investors that's not making money, that's not really going anywhere, but they just have hype around them. SoundHound has hype around it, but it also has the finances starting to build around it that are help pushing it, and then make a strong support system behind it, pushing it. So it's a great combination right now with SoundHound. Friends, SoFi, sweet mother of pearl. SoFi hit $18 today, breaking records. We have not seen SoFi here, SoFi at $18 in quite some time. So listen, this is what we've been calling here. Everyone's been, it hasn't just been me. Listen, I know everyone's been saying SoFi is going to 30, it's going to 40, it's going to 100. I truly believe that with everyone else. SoFi, this is why I'm talking about SoFi last year, because SoFi has all the evidence. It is a loaded nuclear warhead right now, ready to take off and just explode. Maybe that's not the best visual there, but what I'm trying to say is, it has the quarterlies, it has the money, it has the deals coming in, it has the support, it has the hype, it is one of the sexiest stocks on the market right now, and investors are drooling over it because they know it is going to be an increasing stock this whole year. It's going to pre-price in quarterlies, undoubtedly. We're already seeing that right now. The last quarterly that came in was their biggest, and it beat expectations, face melting on the floor, volcano style. With that conversation, this next quarterly could be even bigger, if not match what they just did here, okay? Because all those big, after that quarterly came out, SoFi had a slew of deals come in and programs that they started to unravel, okay? Not to mention, SoFi has publicly said that they were excited about a Republican-led nation, essentially, cabinet, if you will. with what that was going to do for them financially. So, and obviously too, Trump's not going to do anything with this, and this is not a political statement. I think this is just black and white picture. He's not going to do anything with student loans. He's not going to talk about student loan forgiveness debt. He doesn't like that. He's not going to do it. But saying that, that was a huge issue for SoFi, because SoFi, that's where they really struggled and had huge issues as a company back when COVID hit, because that's how SoFi started, as a loan company for students. And then when COVID hit and everyone wasn't paying their loans, the government put a hold on student loans. That's why SoFi went down to $5 to $4 for months, a year, and only recently SoFi has been killing it here, just killing it, and is in such a growth pattern right now. It is insane growth financially, growth with accounts opening up with new people. It is capturing the younger generation right now, and that is so good. Why is that so good? Because that means that SoFi is going to be running hard here for the next 5 to 10 years, because guess what? All the people that it's getting, college kids, young adults, people starting families, they're going to need loans. They're going to need houses, cars, business loans, credit cards. They're going to need new bank accounts, savings accounts. They're going to start buying stocks, ETFs, whatever. You can do it all with SoFi. They're going to do it. And that's going to be just pushing revenue into SoFi. So SoFi is in the growth period of its life right now, and it is showing. If you can't see it, you're not looking at the right thing. You must be blind, because it is right there in front of you. Friends, it's only good news today. It's only good news, okay? I'm excited to see what the rest of the week is going to bring here. It is such an opportunity time right now to be an investor. It is a wild time. It's a great time. Be a part of it. Be a part of it. That's all I can tell you. Just be a part of it. Friends, take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.